Just minutes after I posted this next episode, Tanya sent me the news that Dolly Parton had passed away. It was a shock. Just a mile from where I had just filmed this sits Dollywood. And a mile the other way is her hometown of Sevierville. For more than 40 years, this has been our family's favorite place to vacation. We came almost every year, and our kids practically grew up coming here. So did our grandkids. Even our staff teams from Oasis carry a lot of memories from retreats that we had here in these hills. More than 12 million people visit this little corner of East Tennessee every year. The mountains may have first drawn them, but it was Dolly who put these towns on the map. She loved her Appalachian people and shared them with the world. She never forgot her roots. Dolly, you will be deeply missed. Okay, last week I was coming to you from Michigan after 800 miles, 4 days of thousands of yard sales. This week I'm coming from Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and I am in a double wide line of Jeeps. I am actually involved in a Jeep invasion. 20,000 Jeeps, 50,000 people in this little town took over this week. I never even realized it was coming. When I got done with the yard sale, Tanya said, did you know when you go back to our cabin up in Tennessee, they're going to be having a Jeep invasion? And we've seen them before, but we stay far away from them. But we wanted a Jeep back in 2020 during the pandemic, and we wanted to have just an old used Jeep just to putter around a little bit up here in Tennessee when we were here on vacation, and ultimately spend some time in retirement up here along with South Florida. And so as most of you know, back after the pandemic, used cars were crazy and Jeeps were even crazier. No way, not only did we have the money to buy one, but we wouldn't have spent the money they were wanting for them. And so we waited. We've just been watching the last 5 or 6 years. Last October, we were up here with her dad for a week of vacation and saw one on the side of the road. I stopped, I looked at it, looked like brand new. It's a 2006. It was crazy, 5,000 or more less than what they go for, and low miles, been kept by one owner in a garage the whole time. I mean, there were tires on it that were 12, 14 years old and still look new. It was crazy. And anyway, so, you know, we've enjoyed the little Jeep here. And so I said, you know what, I'm going to be up here. I'm just going to go check it out. And this is crazy. I'm in a double line, thousands of people up and down the sidewalk like it was some kind of parade. And on the other side of the street, it's the same thing, just not the double line. They throw ducks at each other. They all collect ducks. I mean, this is literally a cult. Crazy, the money they spend on these things, the way they decorate them. It is incredible. Anyway, I've definitely out of my culture, just like the yard sale. I said I'm not a yard sailor, but I spent 4 days looking at thousands of yard sales. Then a week later, I'm up here in Pigeon Forge in a Jeep invasion. You know what? That's what Sabbaticaling is all about. For you guys that have not had a chance to do that, particularly pastors, is you get to do some things you don't normally do and you wouldn't even normally want to do. But at the same time, it's an experience to kind of be with some subcultures of different kinds of people and all the craziness that goes on. So I actually had two things. We have a canvas top, and I wanted some windows that I could open, and they're ridiculously expensive online. And so they have this hundreds of vendors in the convention center, outside, inside. And I wanted to look at that. I wanted to look at a hard top, kind of like the Florida Jeep in front of me there has, that you can put on instead of the canvas. It makes it quieter when you drive. I drove this on the yard sale and to New York when we spent time with Corey and them. So I put 4,000 miles on it in just a couple weeks. But anyway, the two things I needed, can you believe, hundreds of vendors, thousands of items, and none. My two, no one had them. One of the guys that were here for a rep for one of them, he said, you just go online and you need to look for a used one. They're too expensive new and only one or two people build them. So anyway, just thought I'd weigh in and let you know another one of my crazy happenings. It wasn't on my list of 50 something things on my bucket list for this sabbatical, but I'm doing it. Talk to you later.